one's going to be a real quick video. I don't get this one all the time, but I think the people that say, I hate auditing, I hate accounting, they're probably only like 10%. But I think this applies for the other 90 as well. Because inside the brain of the other 90, they say, I don't hate it, but I definitely don't love it. Like, I can't see myself doing this forever. And let's take a look at it. So what you know now is Big Four. And Big Four it's tough, and they're going to work you hard. And there's a lot of great things about how fast things move, what you learn, the promotion tracks and everything, right? But they work you really hard. And the audit work that you're doing, it's not always fun because you're bugging clients for work that they don't want to give you. They're afraid about getting in trouble. Like, it's just not fun. Nobody's happy to see the auditor. So the work that you're doing, when you're stressed, when you're overworked, when nobody's happy to see you, like, nobody likes that. Like I said before, like, if you were into mountain biking and I made you ride a bike when your knee hurt, when you were stressed, and it was a bad bike and a bad trail, and the people they were riding with, you would hate riding, So, I myself, when I was in public accounting, I hated it. And I thought, oh shoot, I better do something completely different. And I tried to go into IT, and that didn't work out. And, I work with so many people that say, oh, I want to do sales and marketing. I got to get out of this. Relax, because it's not that bad. The accounting and finance, if you liked it a little bit in college, you'll love it in private. There's different roles. I have different clients. I have things where, you work 40 hours a week, where the work's like 50% project work, and the other 50% is like month-end close and reporting. But you're working with like great people, that are there to support you, to work with, to hang out and chat with, that you can go work out with after work, where you have time to interact, where you enjoy working on a team, and where the deadline isn't like get it done yesterday. It's to give you an example, my first week in private industry, they gave me an assignment and I said okay, and I tackled it and I had it back to my boss in like 4 hours, 5 hours later, and she laughs and says, cool, but I didn't even want this I don't need this for another week or two. And that's common. I hear that story a lot. So when the tempo changes, when the friendliness changes, when the projects change, and you're not just trying to untangle some mess, and it's now something that you have control over and is consistent each quarter, month, to a certain aspect, it's a different story. It's a different job. It's a different way to live. So I would say, if you're like, I hate accounting, I got to get out, let's try a couple things first. You can always go back and do a career change later, which is very difficult, but it's not that bad. It's just your base of knowledge is public accounting, Big Four, and the rest of the world's quite different from Big Four, trust me.